everybody. Welcome to FANFIC Mini. This is episode 14.
Whoa.
And I'm Big Cheese, your host. And today I've brought along a good friend of mine. His name is... What's your name?
Oh, it's Jackson.
His name is Jackson. And why have I brought him here? Because this FANFIC Mini, it's about Fortnite. And what is Jackson?
We love Fortnite! We love Fortnite! Yeah!
He's a Fortnite historian.
I've been I'm dying slowly. Fortnite is killing me. What can I say?
I've been playing Fortnite since its release, and I still haven't lost my virginity. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to be a Fortnite player and find girls.
It's hard to be this epic, am I right? Am I right, my fellow gamers?
Anyway. Here we have a story called Fortnite. Okay, it's just called Fortnite Battle Royale.
A tale as old as time. What can we say? This is the peak fiction of anything that we could ever read on this show.
This is what the kids are into.
It's great to see.
Anyway, the story is as this title is as generic as it could possibly be.
Can we also just point out the name of the person that wrote this, by the way? Just for funsies.
Yes, you sure can.
It's literally throwaway 12929.
Once we're done with this fanfic, we can throw it away.
And light it on fire, a little bit of gasoline, really roast some marshmallows over it.
Make some s'mores, have a night out with the boys.
Little night out with the boys, get some s'mores, some brewskis. You just chill out, wait for that battle bus so we can, drop down where we dropping, my boys.
Speaking of Battle Bus, that's the name of the first chapter.
Oh my gosh, it is. Which one of us wants to start reading this?
I guess as the host, I'll go first.
Okay.
Feel free, while we're reading this, if you get bored, what I normally do, once I get bored, I just start doing, really stupid I switch voices every 10 seconds.
What? No, what? You get bored? Well, no.
These fan fictions usually aren't very good, Jackson.
Oh, wait.
No, they're not good.
Shockingly, they're not good. They're not.
The bus loads up its passengers.
Whoa.
All nervous about what's coming next. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. So this is actually from the perspective of the
battle bus itself.
Characters within the game, not the players.
Okay. I thought it was about the battle bus. I was hoping we learned its tragic backstory.
Yeah, the idea that the people on board are nervous kind of it makes it a little disturbing.
See, but I would be nervous if Peter Griffin was just sitting next to me and he was super buff.
He smells.
I'd be really nervous. Oh my god, he definitely smells.
There's about 100 people who are on the bus. And the bus is revving up. It's a balloon. It takes off from the runway. And it's headed towards a massive island full of landmarks all over.
Oh no.
As the bus keeps approaching the island, more and more of these points of interest can get made out by the people.
What? It's like Leaky Lake?
Whoa, what's it?
Leaky
what is
Lake? That's one of the landmarks in Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite historian. I don't know a lot of the... I feel like you probably remember a lot of the landmarks from past seasons.
I remember a few, like the Butter Barn or Tomato Town. But I think we all know Tomato Town because of the epic song that was made.
But they don't have time to admire it for long because the bus driver is now yelling at everyone to jump off.
Get off my freaking bus, man! Go!
One by one, people jump off the bus, seemingly knowing where they're going. Some people take it slow and assess their situation. Others go head first into the first place they see. Some places look more appealing than others, but the more appealing a place looks, the more competition there will be.
Oh no, not the competition.
That's the end of chapter 1.
What an engaging chapter. Really, some of the best writing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm sweating, Jackson.
Oh my god, same here, but
everywhere.
That's just because that's because I'm in a hot room, but I'd be sweating because of this too.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say earlier
okay
was
I only just started playing Fortnite, I think about December of 2023.
Yeah, because
With you and the boys.
the boys wanted Peter. Well, I wanted Peter Griffin.
Oh, it's Peter
Yeah.
Griffin. Peter Griffin and Solid Snake.
Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting Snake's even in the game. He's really doesn't matter to me as much as like Peter Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm sorry. I have my priorities. Some of us don't know what a thrill Snake Eater
Peter,
is.
what a thrill Peter Griffin is.
Oh my gosh, Peter Griffin's a thrill. You know, Lois.
It's me, Peter. I'm in Fortnite.
I'm in Fortnite, Lois. Look at me. I'm default dancing on Solid Snake.
Why don't you tell everybody, when did you start playing?
I started playing, oh my gosh, 2019?
Was that when the game started?
No. I mean, I played a little bit of... So there's two separate modes in Fortnite. There's the Battle Royale, which everybody knows about. But when I originally started playing Fortnite, I actually played Save the World.
I don't even know what that is.
It is basically a tower defense mode. You know, like there's a build mode where you're like cranking 90s and you're like, wow, they are really good at that. That building mechanic all came from Save the World.
Is it epic?
It's really epic. The zombies that you see are all from that mode. There's your fun Fortnite fact of the day.
Fun Fortnite fact.
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
That was epic. You know what else is epic?
Chapter 2?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The war in Tilted Towers. You want me to read this one?
Yeah, this is gonna be epic.
Oh, I already can tell. It's a war. You know, like World War II?
Oh, God. Alright, well, mission complete. Before we started, the challenge was gonna be how could we tie this into World War II.
I did it in like the first 10 minutes.
I challenge you to keep on finding ways to do that.
I will.
If you can.
I really will.
Okay.
I feel like there's a line though that I'm gonna try not to cross.
You can start chapter 2.
Okay, one of these hotspots in particular is a mini city called Tilted Towers. It looks like about a third of the 100 players want a piece of the action because the moment the first person hits the ground, it's every man for themselves. Everyone starts looking for weapons and harvesting all the materials they can possibly get, but there isn't enough for everyone. People start fighting. Oh my gosh, they're fighting in the streets, in the wars. They're fighting over the Burger King foot lettuce. Is that meme still relevant? I haven't been on the internet in a while.
Wait a minute. Sure.
But it's not the guns that determine who wins the fight. It's how well people can build one by one. Those who aren't building fast enough disappear. Oh, their game ends.
They're dead.
Oh, you can't say that on YouTube, man. You can't say the D word.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just making sure the algorithm kind of helps.
Hang on. What was the... in Rick and Morty, who's actually in Fortnite.
No, this is actually relevant because some of us when we first started playing the game only played Get Swifty. That might have been me.
What was the sauce, the McDonald's sauce that Rick is obsessed with?
Oh, Morty, you gotta get the Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, that's what everybody's fighting over.
You don't have a high enough IQ to watch Rick and Morty.
You know what we do have a high enough IQ for?
I know this one. Performing brain surgery.
No, I was gonna say finishing this chapter.
Oh, right. Okay. Can we try brain surgery later, though? I really want to try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we play Fortnite. We need brain surgery.
The brain rot's real. Slowly, the Skibbity City.
Skibbity City.
Skibbity City.
Oh, no.
Seems like it is getting covered in the abstract structures of wood, brick, and metal.
Oh no, they're playing on build mode.
Well, this came out in what year? Never mind. Build mode was like you could play no build. This is just
Yeah.
yeah. But it took a piece of the story of a certain fight that happened. Wait, it took a piece of. So what you're saying is one piece of the story?
One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece confirmed from Fortnite.
Oh my gosh, this story I can't believe did it. Whether it was a long and drawn out fight or an easy picking, but nobody in Tilted Towers has time to relax though, because all of them have a bigger threat coming. The storm. The storm. The storm.
Jackson,
Yes.
do you have any lore on the storm? What is the storm?
I don't know if there's an exact like lore definition here of the storm, but in chapter 2, season 2, Midas tried to control the storm.
No,
Midas
what?
is one of the big bad guys of Fortnite.
No way.
Yeah, way. He tried to control it.
What?
Yeah, you don't know this?
No, I don't know anything about Fortnite lore. I didn't really know there was any.
Yeah, no. So Midas tried to like control the storm, and then the storm basically fought back by flooding everything. So like the whole map was flooded. And like when he kind of fought back against the storm, this was like my favorite week. Because it was like a 1 week thing, but I still will always remember it. The storm was just a complete like big wave, like tsunami style of water, and I just remember that being so cool to me.
Oh, you really get to know what a tsunami feels like.
Yeah, you get the tsunami gameplay you never thought was going to happen. You know, best kind of gameplay, if you ask me. Tsunami game. Where is my tsunami simulator? Kojima, get on that.
Kojima, where's our tsunami style gameplay?
Come on, you gave me Strand type gameplay, now give me tsunami type gameplay. This is the official call out from Wax Penguins.
So pretty much the only seasons I know of was whenever Peter Griffin and Salt Snake came in, and then the next one I thought was pretty cool. It had all the gods and Avatar.
Yeah.
I like the god stuff better, I think.
This is the weirdest episode probably for you guys, because you really can bring up anything that is in Fortnite. You know what also is in Fortnite?
What?
Salty Springs.
Oh, that's the name of the next chapter.
Yeah. You see the transition I'm doing. Dude,
Wow.
thank you. I am so good at segues. What can I say? Just call me Paul Blart Mall Cop, because all I'm doing is segueing here. I wish there was cameras here, because I'm deep dabbing. You know, the Fortnite thing.
Stop referencing Paul Blart.
Wait, I'll start reading chapter 3, though.
Do it.
A nice suburban neighborhood,
Oh.
Salty Springs,
Oh, I love
or
it.
so
I
it
love
seems.
it.
This place isn't much better because a borderline war is still It's still going on here.
Borderlands? Oh, that was in Fortnite too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, keep going. I'll explain later.
Houses get houses built on top of them in the form of build fights. Nobody cares how much property damage they're causing, as long as they can get enough materials to last just even a few more seconds. However, one more thing is causing these fights to speed up, quicker. A deadly blue wall. I didn't see that.
Quicker.
Quicker.
You know, I feel like he didn't need to add the quicker there. Like,
Yeah.
A deadly blue wall. That same storm that drowned Tilted Towers. The storm may be trivial, but if you stay in it for a few seconds, those few seconds add up if you're not managing your time wisely. Sadly, some people don't realize their mistake and get lost in the storm. The storm eventually stops at the edge of Salty Springs. Phew, relief. But nobody knows when the storm will keep going. In a matter of seconds, Salty Spring went from a war zone to a ghost town, and about 30 people remain.
God, this game's going fast.
God, these games, they're going too fast.
Man, you know what? Sometimes you just drop down and get a crank 90 onto your face.
You know, we had Borderlands. We'd like to share with everybody the super cool thing that's going on right now that
We totally love.
Yeah,
Dude.
Today's sponsor, My Feet. Go find me on Feet.
No,
Oh, okay.
not that.
I was talking about Metallica.
All right, the Metallica fights that are happening.
Dude,
Dude.
Metallica's in Fortnite.
Dude, they're in Fortnite. But also, find me on Feet Finders. Give me a little tip. It really helps the business.
Oh, God.
You know. Metallica. I'll
Put a spotlight on Jackson's feetfinders.com.
Please, that's the one shout out I need. I'll bring it up later so that way all of you really know. But yeah, feetfinders.com/Harry Styles. That's my feet.
Hey, I'm gonna save a question for after chapter 4. You want to start reading that? Survival of the fittest in fatal fields.
Survival of the fittest in fatal fields. Not everyone among us. The 30 people.
Among us.
Among us. It only says among, but I really wanted to say us. I don't know why. Fun fact, Fortnite actually had an Among Us mode, but that's beside the point. The 30 people is equally...
What?
We'll talk about it in a minute. Come on, save it for later. Is equally tough. While most of the 30 were just getting by and happened to be lucky, some of those in the crowd earned their spot in the remaining third. Among these people,
Jonesy.
a man named Jonesy.
The hero.
Wait, I got this. Sorry, there's quotation marks here, so I'm thinking this is the author, so let me just really get into my author voice here. I'm just using official names for the characters. He had to make the... official. Only official names for the characters. Where was...
Only if you're accurate.
It can't be any other version of Jonesy than the one that's best friends with Peely. Because those are the two homies that everybody loves. But where was I? Oh, yes. He had to make the treacherous journey from Tilted Towers down to where the storm seems to be heading. A quiet farm called Fatal Fields. Another is a guy named Ramirez. I forget what Ramirez looks like. I'm a fake fan. What can I say?
What did I bring you on here for?
I don't know. Like, I remember the name.
Don't even know who Ramirez is.
Yeah, I know. Take my Fortnite card away. Give me back my... Give me back the V card. The V-Bucks.
Thought you meant your virginity.
No, the V-Bucks.
The V card.
The V card is V-Bucks, right? That's what all the kids talk about. Their V-Bucks card.
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who survived anything?
Carry on.
Yes, I'm carrying. Another guy named Ramirez who survived everything that was thrown at him in dusty divots. The point is, there is no more hiding as the storm takes up more of the island, and the remaining 30 migrate. Wow, the English language. To Fatal Fields and the area around it. Fatal Fields was
shit.
Let me really set the scene here for you. Fatal Fields was a quiet farm, but not with 30 people coming to it. The only objective is to survive, while some people avoid others in hopes of maximizing survival. Excuse me.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too. My room's kind of hot at the moment, though, so that might be doing it. There are some crazy people who just want to start fights for no reason. Just like that bully in high school that's bringing you down, little Timmy. Don't let him win. Just kick him in the nards.
For everybody who has a bully, kick him in the nards.
That's the official Wax Penguin seal of approval, to kick him in the nards.
And if you get in trouble, if you find yourself in the office, tell him Wax Penguins told you it was okay.
Yep,
my nards.
Make sure you direct them towards this YouTube channel.
Yes, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment on this video, and subscribe. Have we done enough shilling yet?
Yes. Well, no.
No, let's get more. We'll get more shilling later. But not everyone was tough to win. But not everyone was tough to win a fight. Okay. One such person is Ramirez, who I mentioned earlier. Wow. I forgot about Ramirez. Did you forget about Ramirez?
Well, I almost forgot about Ramirez.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
Okay, phew. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who forgot about Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Ramirez sees someone destroying a house for extra materials and knows this is his chance to get ahead. He builds some stairs up to the house and sees Jonesy, the blonde man who is equally as tough. The blonde man.
This fight's gonna be close, eh?
It's gonna be so close. I don't know if the dumb blonde's gonna win it though. Let's see if that he mentions. Well, who's the character that we're supposed to remember that he mentioned earlier?
Ramirez.
Right. Okay. Ramirez and Jones build what is almost a stairway to heaven. Oh my god.
What?
It's a Metallica reference.
Oh my god, is that a Metallica song?
Wait, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna Google Stairway to Heaven. Nope, it's Led Zeppelin. We're about to get a lot of hate comments for that, and
Oh no. Oh
I am
shit, there goes the
sorry.
subscribers. We have a lot of Led Zeppelin fans.
so many. I know that makes up like I've seen the demographics. Led Zeppelin fans make up 99% of the audience. The other 1% is Metallica fans.
They're all gone.
They're all gone.
Well, we lose them both. The Metallica fans are gonna be mad.
Yeah, because we thought Stairway
They're
to
both gonna be mad.
Everybody's gonna be mad. And you know whose fault it's gonna be?
Dominic's.
Anyway, every second is a fight to get to the high ground over each other. But the high ground never lasts, and the mess of a building gets taller and taller. Some people see this fight go down, but all they care about is survival. So they don't interfere in the fight and let themselves deal with the winner later. Eventually, a final shot is heard, and it's clear a few seconds later that the winner has emerged out of the fight.
Who is it?
Who do you bet it is? Who is it? Who is it? Never mind. We don't know. It goes on to the next chapter.
Okay.
So let's make our predictions here. Who do you think won the fight? Before we read this chapter,
It's gotta be Ramirez.
I don't know. I'm a Blonde Boy fan.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Jackson. your feetfinders.com thing.
Yeah.
Are you actually? So is this one of those things? Is it your feet, or are you finding like pictures of celebrities' feet
I am
and
finding
compiling them?
exclusively Harry Styles feet.
Oh,
That's why I said it was at harrystyles.com.
oh my god.
Yeah. So I comb the internet and pay impressionable teenage, I get paid by impressionable teenage girls to pay me for Harry Styles' feet.
Is that legal?
You know what? He shows off his grippers. They're out there in the public. These teenage girls just don't look hard enough.
I really think you should like branch out to more than just Harry Styles. You could even like.
Who do you think?
Oh, I mean, there's so many different celebrities that really like showing off their stinky pigs. You know.
You're right. Just call me the Quentin Tarantino of feet finders, really. I will get all of the feet that I can.
I got some easy ones for you. The hobbits from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh, no, and they have great feet. They have fantastic feet. Really,
It's fantastic.
10 out of 10 feet.
It's they have prosthetics on it, but it doesn't matter.
No, they're not prosthetics.
No, it is. I've watched the behind the scenes, Jackson.
No, you can't say that word in the feet finding business.
Okay. Chapter 5. An unlucky landing. Are you ready?
I think, yes.
Are you on the edge of your seat?
I'm on the edge of my seat. We never said who would win the fight. So you think Ramirez?
I said Ramirez.
Yeah, and I'm taking Jonesy's side.
The Ramirez and Jonesy fight were not an isolated incident.
What? No.
More people fought as the storm got worse and worse, and 30 turns to 20, then 20 turns to 7. 7 people remain as the storm takes over fatal fields. But it would have been 8 if Ramirez didn't put Jonesy to shame. Uh-oh. Are you crying?
No, Jonesy.
Are you crying? Oh no.
Oh, not Jonesy.
You need a couple seconds?
Maybe.
Are you gonna throw up? The area untouched by the storm is pretty small now. The only point of interest to go is Lucky Landing. It's an Asian-themed town, but nobody has time to appreciate the designs because they're all mindlessly fighting, as if it was all one giant game to them, which it is a big game, but nobody playing it knows that. Ramirez keeps heading towards Lucky Landing, making a brave but stupid move to search out for more opponents to fight. When one has made it this far, it would be questionable as to why they would actively seek fights. But not everyone has a favorable position on the IQ bell curve.
I'm imagining that this player just doesn't like confrontation. So even if he was being bullied, he would never kick him in the nards.
The longer this has gone on, the thicker my accent gets.
I wonder if the audio listeners are even going to be able to understand any of this at this point.
It's fine if they don't. No, it's not a good. Well, I don't know. Do you like this story?
So far, it's been very emotional. My heart's broken. I am just throwing up out of sadness, and I think we already heard that. So I'm loving every minute of this. Yeah. I'm on the edge of my seat, and really the fact that you're questioning this kind of just puts you at a lesser Fortnite gamer.
Okay, well, I am going to give credit to the author. It's all credit to the author on the emotions that you're feeling.
No.
It's not like a. I don't think you have any like mental issues or anything that might.
No, not at all.
So credit to the author.
Credit to the author.
Ramirez isn't the only one who wants to win, though. As mentioned earlier, 6 others are encroaching in on Lucky Landing.
Oh no!
As she approaches, she sees 2 others duking it out, making entire skyscrapers and trying to land shots on each other. These 2 are Banshee and Renegade.
Renegade!
Who are they?
Banshee, they're both skins. I don't know how to describe them. The only one that I really can imagine in my head right now is Jonesy, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay.
Because he's my beautiful blonde boy.
Although none of them say a single word, they both understand the purpose. Win this fight now. Although one would like to avoid as many fights as possible, this isn't the case for Ramirez.
Oh no!
She sees the opportunity to third party this fight and emerge as the victor. she was irrelevant.
Not what we do every single day.
Oh, she was irrelevant when the fight started, and that's exactly what she does. Out of nowhere, these 2 people who were already having an intense fight have to deal with someone who is just as stupid to play aggressively when few remain. Well, it is foolish. It's foolish and genius at the same time.
Ramirez is going into this fight fresh, but Banshee and Renegade have already wasted many materials. So by the time Ramirez gets in on the action, they're both in a terrible position.
Oh no, bro! Oh no!
Ramirez gets to pick off Banshee, though exploiting her lack of materials. Through exploiting her lack of materials, but Renegade puts up a fight. He got the element of surprise, injuring Ramirez by a significant amount. These 2 will be kept busy for a while.
Never get too cocky.
We can talk about random shit before then. Jackson, I have AIDS.
I knew it.
Confirming it. This confirmed on FANFIC Mini, episode 14.
Okay, this episode should be titled Episode 14. Fortnite is awesome. / Cheese gets AIDS.
Oh no.
By the way, Jackson.
Yes.
I feel like I would like to ask you a question.
Before we never get too cocky.
Speak for yourself, fucker. Alright. Okay, Jackson.
Okay.
What is your favorite Fortnite season?
I really either liked... I actually like the car season that's going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of fun for all of us. Mod mods!
And Metallica.
But I also, this is gonna sound so cliche, my first season, which was like chapter 2, season 2, the agency one, either that, I really
No,
like.
I don't know any of them.
Chapter 2, season 5, I also really liked. That's just because I like ska music, and like it was basically like a whole ska theme.
Chris Jackson, go.
Oh, right. So 6 remain, which might still sound like a sizable amount, but that's only 3 more fights. Besides Ramirez versus Renegade, a brutal fight. Oh, okay. Sorry, sometimes this is phrased really weird and I have to go back over it in my own head. So a brutal fight erupts between Headhunter, Wildcat, Spitfire, and Hawk.
Dude, Hawk.
I think it's Hawk from My Hero Academia, but let's not start that talk because yikes. Put it in the tags though. Put My Hero Academia in the tags because I mentioned it for 5 seconds. Such a fight emerges because half of Lucky Landing got abolished by the storm, and any hiding methods that worked before are irrelevant. I'm reading that, right?
That's right.
Okay. I'm not, guys, I can read. It's just, this is the way it's phrased in the actual thing.
Yeah.
I love fanfics. You can't avoid a fight by hiding anymore, simply because there's nowhere to hide. These remaining 6 are already tough, but these last few fights will determine who's the toughest and luckiest, probably. So Ramirez keeps duking it out with Renegade, but the main highlight is the fight between the other 4 people, piece by piece. One Piece. A creation that looks like a 4-year-old just drew something blindly emerges, but behind each piece of wood, metal, or brick placed has a purpose: to defend, to regain the high ground, to move, etc. Nobody knows in the crowd who is who anymore besides themselves. You know, I'm glad this is a journey of self-discovery. I've really discovered a lot on this journey. Like,
I can relate.
yeah, I'm glad that everybody knows who they are, because this has really been a growing experience, and I'm glad I get to share it with all of you. So just remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell. Thank you for more self-discovery.
If you're still searching for yourself, don't worry about it.
Just listen to more fanfic
you
minis.
You still don't know exactly who you are. You're not comfortable with who you are. Hey, don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah.
Don't sweat it.
Just like, comment, and subscribe.
It might feel like it's not going to be a long time. It might feel like it's going to be a short time, but really, the time that you have on this earth, it's pretty long time, unless you're unlucky.
You don't get the victory royale.
So don't sweat. You have plenty of time for soul searching.
Yeah.
So don't stress.
We're both older, and like we've had long times where we've thought about who we are as people, and as long as you kind of can figure out who you are, especially in a Fortnite game, you're doing pretty good for yourself.
Oh yes, especially if it's in Fortnite.
Especially if you think you're Peter Griffin, go out there and do the funny roadhouse kick on your bully. Nah, roadhouse. So at this point, everyone is an enemy. Yep, just like school. Everyone's an enemy. Kick him in the nards. But Headhunter and Wildcat don't recognize each other. Oh no, but they see each other and start trading blows after blow at each other, piling themselves onto the chaotic atmosphere around them. But throughout everything, Headhunter gets the split-second jump on Wildcat. Good night, everybody. But there's no time for anyone to mourn. Headhunter goes after Spitfire. The cycle repeats of them duking out beside all the buildings and shots trading. It all comes down to Headhunter being trapped in a box, Spitfire waiting his exit. Either Headhunter breaks out himself or Spitfire forces himself in. These are both difficult options, but Headhunter decides to take a peek. That was a mistake because Spitfire now has the chance to break in and break the floor supporting Headhunter's structures, and Headhunter lets this happen. Now he and Spitfire fall to their death in a foolish move. Spitfire sacrifices himself just so he could guarantee someone else wouldn't win. What a noble soldier that man is. But it goes on. Now Ramirez emerges victorious out of her fight and sees that nobody is fighting on the other side of the safe zone anymore. She assumes that she won and lets her guard down heavily. She celebrates in her victory, defaulting dancing on all of their corpses. After all, she deserves a celebration for making it this far. Ramirez starts climbing the structures. She builds in the fight against Renegade and starts to admire it, but before she can take her rest, the entire structure seems to be crumbling on itself. Hawk was always there, and he was a wise man with his time. He made some moves in silence, slowly breaking the build apart. Hawk definitely didn't deserve the win, because all he did was sit in a box the entire time, and didn't move unless he needed to. Nobody said that was against the rules. If there's one thing to observe, it's that Hawk works smarter, not harder.
Wow.
What an ending.
Dude, what an ending. What an ending.
Wow.
Bravo.
You know, in moments like this, I really, just the twist ending here. It was getting, I thought Ramirez had it, but Hawk really deserved it at the end of the day.
Of course.
You know what? I'm just gonna write a little review here for it, putting Cheese and Jackson. Just
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Would totally agree.
Oh God.
Just next time, don't kill off the blonde boy so fast. Yes. There's a little comment section at the end, and I'm like, I might as well post a review here.
Oh my God, we've never reviewed one.
You know what? I guess episode 14, first review. I just want to say, bring back the blonde boy
Jonesy
now, or I will puke all over your priceless skibbity toilet. And that's the review. I posted it. What do you think? Give me your review.
I tell you what, Jackson, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I say I was really invested, the emotions were high, and I was very aroused.
Me too, but only when the blonde boy Jonesy was mentioned.
Me too.
Me too, man.
Alright, well, we can start wrapping up here in a bit.
Can I ask one question? Because we both just experienced probably a masterpiece at work here. What do you think? What do you want to take away from this?
Well, Jackson, what I want to take away is that cowardice is an option.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's an option.
It's an option. I kind of almost am taking
Brain rot.
Brain rot. Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's the moral.
That's the moral. I kind of hate that Hawk won.
Smarter, not hard.
If Hawk didn't win, I kind of would feel better. But yeah. It just feels like a cop-out ending. I'm sorry.
Why Hawk?
I don't know.
So to close it out, we can talk about what are the things we love about Fortnite and what are the things that are not so good about Fortnite.
You know what? I really, for me, I take one big thing away from Fortnite. Like, I take away the friendships that were made. That sounds so generic. The friendships made along the way. But the other thing, just take out build mode. That's the part that I hate about Fortnite. The moment you do that, the game gets 20 million times better.
It's pretty much the whole reason you convinced me to get the game. Game Awards last December made me kind of like notice. I was like, oh, well, there's like multiple modes in the game, and there's no build mode now. So I guess I'll play.
yeah. But we would have never became like friends if we didn't have Fortnite.
Are you sure? We have other games we like. We have a lot of games in common that we like to play.
But we wouldn't have like bonded over them without Fortnite.
Yeah, we've been up at like 3 or 4 in the morning playing 5 one time.
Oh my god, that was a night. I remember waking up for work and being like, I hated every part of being awake at that time, but then I was just like, no, that was enjoyable. That was one of those nights I won't forget, playing till 5 a.m.
I feel differently. I felt so gross.
No, I did too. I'm not saying I didn't feel gross.
Yeah. Yeah, there was something added to it, but Dominic hopped in.
I was just like, what the hell, you guys? He's like, okay, I don't have to say anything. You guys already know.
You did this to yourself.
Anyway, okay, well, what's the disgusting parts of Fortnite?
The sweats. The sweats. The build mode.
I was going to say exploiting children.
Oh, yeah. Exploiting children is wrong.
I do think about how, you can say it's scummy how they try to get your money for all these skins and everything.
Yes.
And yeah, they do that, but it's also the other thing is that it's a free game.
Yeah, no.
And
like I probably put $100 into it. Don't judge me.
Probably more than that at this point.
Maybe, but that's like over 5-6 years.
Yeah, over 5 or 6 years is gonna be well over 100.
Okay, but like I only have certain things. Like Daryl from The Walking Dead never interested me, but like Chun-Li, have you seen?
God, okay, no, we can't start talking about this for the public.
I feel
Jesus.
I feel like that's just something that people think about though when they play Fortnite.
I think one of the things that makes me it kind of makes me a little sad and worried in some ways is that if you really listen to anybody that has kids that are like going through school right now, they'll pretty much say
Skibbity.
No, yeah, well, yes, I've seen my brothers, not me and myself, but my brothers are both like encountering more kids just walking around saying skibbity toilet.
Not to give up where I work, like Cheese knows where I work, but like not to give it away, I work in a place with a lot of people coming in and out every single day, and more recently every single day I just hear a kid go skibbity skibbity toilet skibbity skibbity toilet skibbity.
When I discovered skibbity toilet on Fortnite, I kind of left it behind, and then all of a sudden I heard my brothers come in the kitchen and they just started going skibbity toilet. It's like, where did you hear that?
You know what?
There's some kid.
I'm gonna make a promise right here and get it on recording so that way everybody knows. If we get 100 likes on this video, I will come back and we'll do a skibbity toilet fanfic mini.
Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll write that down.
I feel like that would be funny, like in an ironic way. Like we would have to get ourselves acquainted with the lore first, but
something I think I got a little sidetracked.
I think we both did.
Something I was gonna say earlier was I think it makes me a little sad to hear from some people that a lot of just what kids talk about in school when it comes to video games is pretty much just Fortnite.
No, they don't have the I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, and it was uncool to be a gamer. You know what I mean? Do you remember those days?
Yeah.
And you were like playing Sly Cooper and like Ratchet and Clank, and nobody was talking about it at school except for that one kid who says that Sonic was in Melee.
Sonic's in Melee.
It's always like the weirdest kids that were actually talking about the games that I like.
Exactly. And you're like, I don't want to be associated with that.
Well, when I was going through school, if any kids were talking about any video games, it was just like Call of Duty. And whenever, like my senior, it was Overwatch.
See, the other game I think I remember like the cool popular kids talking about was GTA 5.
Madden.
Oh, no, Madden was a whole experience cuz do you remember that like Madden mobile app?
Isn't that new?
No. It was like a whole gotcha game with Madden like people, I don't know, football stars, and it was one of the only fights that I ever experienced at my school, which I know is a different experience for everybody.
Wait.
But it was one of the few fights that I ever experienced and was over a dumb app.
You got into a fight over Madden Mobile?
No, I didn't. I experienced it.
Oh, okay.
I saw it happening in front of me and said, uh-oh, I better run.
I will say, like, if I was gonna be around any fight, if I saw people fight like two idiots fighting over Madden Mobile, I'm getting away. Yeah, that's not what you want to be around.
I feel like they just have idiot strength at that point, and you're just like, oh no, they're getting mad about not getting Kobe Bryant. And
wait, that's a basketball player.
Oh no.
Well, Jackson, it's been a lot of time.
I never want to work with you again. No, this was awful. I hated every second of it. No. Let me talk for a second. Let me talk.
It's fun.
No, it was awful. It was terrible. I really just wasted my whole afternoon with this. Do you know that I paid to be here? So no. I had to do a lot of favors, and you know what? You are the biggest piece of garbage I've ever seen in my life. So you better just be quiet for 5 seconds. You're unprofessional, and you just don't understand how to do this.
If there's anything I can do, anything at all that I can
lick
do,
my toes.
Okay, all right.